And then the other thing that's important for us to do is just put some facts on the table, do some analysis, instead of just saying, this is what I think. At some point in time, we just need to say, what does the analysis show us? And if you look at the analysis right now, let me tell you why people are so afraid. The analysis would show you, and if you look at history, there have been 4 great pillars that have always kept America strong. They have kept us strong when we were in tough times. They've kept us strong when we were in prosperous times. But today, those 4 pillars are shaky. And one of those pillars you all know because you're a part of it, and that is the economy. And when you look at the economy, no matter what you see, it doesn't matter whose fault it was, doesn't matter what policies got us here, you can argue those, have a great debate about that, do all those things another time, another place. What we need to do is put the analysis on the table, though, and say, where are we? And the reality is, regardless of whose fault it is, regardless of what the policies are, we have been having net losses of jobs, net increases of jobs. But here's what frightens me. When I walk out that door today, there are 3 enormous job killers. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care whether, whatever hype you see on TV. There are 3 great job killers that are sitting out there getting ready to hit this economy. One of them are going to be these tax cuts. When these tax cuts run out, those tax breaks hit them. This is not me. This is not spin. This is analysis by Ernst & Young, and you can put any other analysis up. It's just I haven't seen enough. Put Ernst & Young's analysis up, and they say if these cuts go up, if these tax rates go up, that we're going to lose 700,000 jobs. I had an African-American minister, it's a supporter of mine, huge church. He walked into a meeting I had, he said, let me tell you something. I see all the spin on these tax cuts. But what people don't understand, I got the largest church in my city. We have a lower socioeconomic group in there. Not many of those people make more than $200,000. Because let me tell you something. The drivers of my church, the ones who fund it, do make $200,000, $250,000. And he said, if they go away, I'm not worried about my salary. He said, but all of a sudden my ministry to women goes away. Single mothers. My ministry to addicts go away. And he started listing all the ministries. And he said, if those ministries go away, who's going to pick it up? The government? They can't do it as effectively as I can. So we're looking at 700,000 jobs that could go away. This is on the books that's going to hit us in January. We can't change it. The second big thing, healthcare law. And look, whether you like it or not, it's okay. It's just the Congressional Budget Office, which is not Democrat, not Republican, says very clearly, if that law phases in 2013 and 2014, we will lose 800,000 jobs. Ron and I were just with some franchise owners last night who told me they're cutting jobs. I don't think we've talked to an employer around the country that's not telling me if this thing phases in, we're going to cut jobs out and we're going to lose those jobs because we can't afford to have them. And then the third thing are these defense cuts that are arbitrary. We've already taken $800 billion out of defense. We're getting ready to take $500 billion out in January. And according to the Secretary of Defense, it's going to cost 1.5 million jobs. According to the aerospace industry, 2.1 million. Anywhere you look at that, we need to come together and find common ground and say, wait a minute, whatever our political leanings are, we can't afford to have almost 3 million jobs lost in this economy over the next 4 years.